What's up, guys? Hey, I hopefully figured out how to get this phone holder thing to actually stay and not fall down. So we'll see how it goes, but wanted to come at y'all with the video today, sharing a testimony about God's provision. And I'm sharing a testimony about the truck that I'm driving. So a few months into ramping up my buying and selling business that I've been calling The Warehouse. A couple things. One, logistically for the business, it would be really helpful to have a truck, right? Because I'm trying to buy stuff and then I'm hauling the stuff oftentimes. And usually the more stuff you can hold, you know, the less shipping cost per item I'm going to end up having to pay. So having a truck would be awesome. Also, the car that I was driving was just really on its last leg for a couple years running. And it got to the point where the mechanic was essentially like, pretty much I wouldn't fix it if I were you. And I put a lot into fixing things throughout the years, but anyways, it wasn't quite totaled, but just wasn't a great vehicle. And in the super inflated car market of, you know, summer 2021, the best I could get for it is $2,700. So that's pretty low. It's pretty low. And anyways, so I needed a different car, period. It'd be helpful if I had a truck. Also, my son Beckham was really starting to like trucks. And like literally one day he just randomly goes, "White pickup trucks always." And I don't know why he said that, but he was just like, "I like pickup trucks and I like white ones the best. And hey, white pickup trucks always. That's life for me as a 3-year-old." Or he had just turned 3, or was about to. Anyways, so I started thinking, man, if I could have a truck, that'd be great. If it could be the color white, that would be awesome, because man, it would be such a blessing to get to surprise Beckham with like, wow, we have a white pickup truck. And as I was looking into different trucks, I didn't spend that much time researching, but I just had kind of had my heart set on it'd be awesome if it could be a GMC. I don't know particularly why. I think the Ford F-150s are just, I don't know, it just felt a little too basic to me. Like, it's the car everyone drives, and I don't really like the look of them. And then just had different connotations with other different trucks. And the GMC, I'm like, man, that one just looks great. It's just a great looking truck. Love the grill, love the body shape, and love that it is made by GM. I guess it also makes the Chevy trucks, and I like Chevy trucks, but it just has some different upgrades, you know, compared to a Chevy. And so anyways, I kind of thought if I could have a truck, it'd be great to have it be a GMC. But here's the thing, guys, I don't know if this story is interesting to you guys at all, but it costs a lot of money to buy a truck, but also there's a local car dealer that is really a car flipper that is a friend of mine, and you know, I go to church with some of his family, extended family, and he's who we bought our Subaru from a year and a half earlier. And if I'm gonna buy a used car, I don't want to buy it over Facebook Marketplace. I don't trust a random person to be honest to me. Like, I want to buy it from Vlad, because he'll probably get me a better deal than what I otherwise could get, because a lot of times he's rebuilding formerly totaled vehicles, which he's been doing for like over a decade, so he's good at it, you know. It's not sketchy, but then also if it is sketchy, if anything's wrong with it, he'll make it right, you know. And like, I have a relationship with him, he wants to have a relationship with you. He's not like just trying to sell you a quick car and then say, sorry, you signed the papers, you know? And so I liked the thought of buying from him, but he doesn't really flip trucks. They really specialize in Subarus because the profit margins are a little higher for them because Subarus are so popular out here. And you can just become a specialist in one particular brand. And so anyways, I didn't know if you ever even would have a truck available. And I wasn't in a super rush, but it was kind of like, I need to replace this car eventually. It would be helpful to have a truck eventually. And hey, wish list, if it could be a white GMC, that would be awesome. And then I get a text from Vlad. And he's like, hey, are you interested in buying a truck? And this truck that I'm now driving, I bought from him, was his, and he had flipped it, but he didn't flip it to flip it. He rebuilt this to be his personal baby truck. Like, this was his vehicle, not something he was just trying to use to make a buck on. Of course, he did make a buck on it, no doubt, but the amount of money that he spent into this car and the amount of time and love he spent on this car, sorry for calling it a car, it shows you how much I know about trucks. I'm just saying, he gave way more to it than he would have if he was just trying to get it out the door. And so he thought this would be his, you know, his forever truck. It ended up being a situation where he just could use the funds for a property development that he was doing, building a custom home. And so it worked out great for him, and of course he still made money on it, and he can make a new great truck, you know, so he's not like out of luck by any means. But it was just perfect timing for us, and it literally was everything that we hoped that it could have been, and there won't be another one like it, you know. It's just super custom, and I'm sure there are plenty of other trucks like it out there in the world, but there won't be another one that he does like this, you know, and it's just not something that is normally available. So it was awesome timing. Literally just a couple days ago, I was hauling a pallet of electric scooters in my trunk, or the truck bed, you know, down the freeway, and just thankful to have this truck, and thankful that my ability to haul things doesn't have to be a bottleneck on the warehouse business, doesn't have to be a cost inefficiency paying for hauling vehicles when I otherwise wouldn't have to. And emotionally, man, it's just been so fun. I just like it. The beige interior, so great. It has a little bit of a pimped out high schooler vibe to it, but I don't hate it. Don't hate it. So anyways, just one way that God provided for us, and I'm really thankful for it. It was strategic, it was helpful, it was out of our control, but the Lord made a way. Simple story for y'all guys on a simple Saturday. Talk to y'all soon. Life is worship. God is love. Later.